began with the idea that the USA and Kenya enjoy a very cordial and good relationship, which has been in place for quite a while. However, we haven't seen the same maximization of the relationship when it comes to trade, business partnerships, investment, foreign direct investment in particular.
Be that bridge, be that portal, so that we can allow for businesses to communicate.
So that we can have a platform to foster investment, create partnerships for USA citizens into the Kenyan market, into the East African, and eventually into the African market.
And so we came together and decided to put together a Chamber of Commerce that would bridge business people both in the US and in Kenya, so that we'll be able to have mutual partnerships and start driving investment to Kenya and vice versa.
What this group is about is action. Less talk, more doing.
Our aim is to be able to illuminate business opportunities that are in Kenya and in the US for business people on both continents. We're really interested in empowering business people with the correct information that is needed, so that when they take that step to move or to expand their business to a country that they've not been in, they have their 10 steps that they can follow that's very clear, very concise, nothing fuzzy. They know exactly whom to call, where to put their money, and so on.
The most extraordinary, I think one of the more extraordinary parts about this particular chamber is that it's founded by 3 African women. And that's not a light thing on our continent.
We just felt that there just appeared to be a gap. So many of us had questions that no one was quite answering. And we decided to embark upon a journey called the USA-Kenya Chamber of Commerce.
Kenya first, because that's where we're thinking of, but in all honesty, any African country, we know we're equipped for that. We can do it. We have lots of networks. We've been able to get a lot of support from the embassies, from the Corporate Council of Africa.
Africa is full of resource, human resource.
We have a very diverse group of members of this chamber. We have many volunteers who are from different walks of life. We have people who are in the health industry, in real estate, in IT, in banking, in academia. They'll be able to act, in a sense, as a pool of resource, as a resource pool for business people who may be getting into ventures that might be very different from what one individual may look at.
We put together our first concepts, our vision, which is to enhance mutual partnership and investment between USA and Kenyan business professionals. Kenya
just received a rating, an improved rating by about 10 points from the World Bank, telling us that the regulatory systems are so well tuned that there is more space and there's less regulation and more space for businesses to make money. So Kenya is the place to be. There's just no doubt about it in terms of its strategic importance in the region.
I'm a businesswoman, and I've had the privilege and the honor to meet people that have the same vision as I do. In my business, I have business partners in Australia, in South Africa, in Europe, and here in the United States, and I'm expanding to other parts of the world. And I'm excited that the US KCC is there for us to help us network and to help us meet other business people who have the same vision of bringing businesses not only here in the United States but also all the way to Kenya, and also to expand to other parts of Africa. And I would recommend for anybody who wants to be a part of this, to be a part of this movement, to be a part of this great energy, to join us.
So be it if the chamber is from Kenya, Africa, Benin, everybody bunches us together anyway. Why don't we take advantage of that and just unify ourselves and help anybody who has the initiative to make a difference. If it's in Kenya, well, let's do it in Kenya. Let's have the Kenyans succeed. And when they succeed, because we help them, they'll come back and help us in Benin do the same. So I decided to volunteer for this group, and that's what I plan to do, just keep volunteering until we become a success. I don't think there's anything that can stop us. We've conceived it, we've believed it, we can achieve it.
The news you get from countries like Kenya, Uganda, all over Africa is mostly negative news. But the underlying factor is that these economies are very vibrant. As a U.S. business hoping to do business in any of the African countries, in Kenya, getting involved with USKCC will give you a very different perspective of how to get into that market and what that market can actually do for your business, the kind of synergies that you're looking for, the kind of expertise you're looking for. The infrastructure is there and it's growing and people are ready. We're seeing the world over, focus on Africa. There has to be something there. And this is the vehicle that will take you there. Check out USKCC, and I can assure you, you're going to form a relationship that will be good for your business.
If you look at the number of people who are working on it, and mostly people who are in banking, people who are in finance, people who are in sales, people who really span the entire breadth of the disciplines that are in the space, are working to make this a success. They are hopeful, they are professional, and they are aggressive about success. And all of those things are happening primarily because of the leadership that we're seeing within this chamber.
We just had our first meeting, May 31st, 2008, which turned out to be quite a success. I think we are going to continue the same path. We're going to present events, networking events, services to our members, not just the USA nationals and the Kenyan citizens, but to the general public.
I saw the pool of people that it brought together.
I had the privilege of being in the presence of so many great business minds and people who want to see Africa expand, who want to see businesses not only here in the US, but also in other parts of Africa expand and grow, and they want to help in any way that they can. And I can only say that I feel that anybody who is associated with the US Chamber of Commerce will definitely not be disappointed in the relationship that they will get.
There are multiple reasons why you want to be a part of this chamber. Number one, what's going on in the country of Kenya, what's going on in the continent. Number two, what are we doing and what is the level of connectivity that we have with business, and how can we help you make those linkages? And at the end of the day, you can only come with success. That's your third leg.
I've met this group, I've worked with this group. They're determined, they know the market. They're Africans, they're from Zambia, they're from Zimbabwe, they're from Benin, they're from everywhere.
I'm extremely proud to know the three women who've put this thing together, and then I'm even prouder to know all of the other ladies who've actually been working so extraordinarily hard on this project and the support that this project is getting. We're absolutely certain that success is inevitable. There's just no way around it. The last event we had, when it ended, people stayed there for an additional 2 hours just chatting because the connections were there.
We hope that this information has piqued your interest. If you'd like to know more about this organization, please visit www.uskcc.org. Our contact phone number is 610-618-9063. We hope you'll join us.